Well, completing a marathon is no easy feat, and winning one is even harder. Now imagine trying to race when grizzlies and black bears show up on the course. Andrew Payne crossed the finish line first at the Banff Marathon on Sunday. But because bears kept interrupting the race, time results aren't yet official. Andrew is in Osoyoos, where he joins us this afternoon. Hi, Andrew.
Hi.
So great to have you with us. Okay, let's just, how did this race start?
It started off as normal as any other race I've done. It was a little cold, but that's usually good. You don't want to be too warm on a race. It was about 6 degrees. Wasn't raining. It was just a normal Sunday morning.
And how far did you get into the race before it was no longer normal?
At the 5 kilometer mark, we had our first stoppage. There was apparently a bear crossing, but that one was very minor. It was only about a minute, and then they let us go. But it definitely was a distraction. It really threw me off my game.
And was that it then?
Then at the 10 kilometer mark, we had another one, and it really got to me mentally when we had that stop. And then the stop went on for almost 30 minutes at least before we got going again. And that one was apparently two black bears taking a nap in the middle of the road.
I'm sure, there's nothing funny about it. In fact, it's just like, I can't imagine. So tell me about the interruptions in the race.
The first one wasn't so bad, and then the second one I thought, okay, surely it'll be like 2 minutes tops. And then as the pack got more and more and more people got to the 10K mark, as the pack got there, I started thinking, I don't know if they're gonna be able to finish this race. I think they might cancel the race. I think this race might be over.
Could you see the black bears?
No, we were told that Parks Canada could see them, and they were just doing their thing, and Parks was not going to move them, was going to let them stay where they are, and we were just going to have to wait it out.
You touched on it a little bit about sort of how it played with your mind, but as a marathon runner, to have to deal with unplanned stoppages, what's that like?
I wasn't ready for it because for me, my entire plan is to stay warm during the race, and that's by keeping movement going. And when it's only 8 degrees and you're wearing like a t-shirt with no sleeves and shorts, your legs start to lock up after like a minute or two just standing still. So I moved back to the aid station to get some aid at 10K mark, and that may have cost me some time because they got going and I was prepared for it. So I was at the back of the pack at that point.
Okay, you had to take me through the logistics of how stoppages work because, I'm just thinking, doesn't it give everyone a chance to catch up?
It does, but what they were prepared for were small stoppages. So they had people at the aid stations holding pen and paper, and they write down your bib number and the time that you stopped. But we had over, I think, maybe 250 people running this marathon, so they had to record everyone's bid and everyone's time, and they didn't have timing mats at these aid stations. So I think everyone's going to get the same restart time, which means I don't know if everyone's time will be completely accurate, so it might be slightly off.
Do you have your own calculations?
My watch gave me 3:01, but what my official time will be might be like 3:05 or even worse.
And so when will you hear and how confident are you in the accuracy of this? Like you think you won, right?
I think I may have pulled it off. It'll be very close. It might be like within a minute or two. Or I could be off by several minutes and just not know it because the thing is it's all based on your personal time. And there could have been someone who started at the very back of the race and worked their way to the front. And I won't know that until the times are official.
And how much time did the bear delays add to the overall time?
Uh, so my official time is 4 hours and 32 minutes, and my watch was 3:01, so at least 90 minutes.